Before Europe had a single university standing, Africa had cities powered by knowledge,
fire and current.
They called us primitive. The record says otherwise.
They wrote you out of the story. They burned the evidence down, but the furnaces are still in the ground, and the truth is coming around. They lied to you. They lied to you. This kingdom had the power before they said it was new. They lied to you.
They lied to you.
They lied to you.
The current
was running 1,000 years before they knew.
Yeah.
They lied.
Let me take you to the shores of Lake Victoria, Tanzania. The Haya people built furnaces that burned at 1,800 degrees Celsius. That is not primitive, that is pre-industrial carbon steel. 2,000 years before Europe touched the same deal. Archaeologists dug up the village of Haya in the 1970s. They found ancient iron smelting infrastructure buried beneath the centuries. The bellows pump oxygen in a controlled and continuous stream. That is thermodynamics, that is material science. That is not a dream. The steel they produced was equal in grade to the European Industrial Revolution. But Europe came 1,800 years later, and they called it their solution.
The Haya made tools, weapons, and agricultural equipment from that steel, while Europe was still in feudal darkness, trying to negotiate a deal.
Ancient Meroe in Sudan was smelting iron between 800 and 600 BC. Coal furnaces burning past 700 degrees Celsius. That was their technology.
Meroe was Africa's first industrial city. The record is clear. Iron ore, coal, specialized craftsmen, and a system built on skill, not fear.
The Bantu-speaking groups carry that knowledge across Central and East Africa. From Rwanda to Uganda to Tanzania, the fire spread across the corridor. Furnaces found at Mutwarubona in Rwanda, at Mansa in western Uganda, at KM2 and KM3 in northwest Tanzania. The evidence is on the radar. They wrote you out of the story. They burned the evidence down, but the furnaces are still in the ground,
and the truth is coming around. They lied to you. They lied to you. They lied to you. This kingdom had the power before they said it was new. They lied to you.
They lied to you.
They lied to you. The current was running 1,000 years before they knew. They lied.
Now go north to ancient Egypt and the question of electrical current. Scholars confirmed in the 1930s that chemical batteries were used for gold electroplating, copper rods and chemical solutions producing direct current. Not debating. The Baghdad battery discovered in Iraq showed the same principle at 250 BC. But Egypt had obsidian, solar cells, and copper wire centuries before that country. Pieces of etched obsidian were found near the Great Pyramids, dated to the Old Kingdom. Silicon-based volcanic glass with copper wire, primitive solar generation. That is the bottom line. In the top, the pyramids of Giza were not lit by torches. There is no soot on those interior walls. The ventilation shafts and the copper conductors were part of the electrical halls. Meanwhile, in the 13th century, the Mali Empire built Timbuktu into a global capital. Universities, mosques, manuscripts on mathematics and astronomy. That is factual. The Sankore Madrasa was functioning before Oxford had its charter signed in ink. Scholars traveled from North Africa and the Middle East to come and think. Mansa Musa controlled 129 million square kilometers of West African land. He carried so much gold to Egypt in 1324 that he crashed the Egyptian economy with his hand. The unsung high empire that followed had the only naval fleet in all of West Africa. Sonny Ali ruled from 1464 to 1492. That empire stretched farther and farther. Books in Timbuktu sold for more than any other commodity except salt.
That is a literate civilization,
not a dark continent.
and that was not their fault. The furnaces are in the ground, the manuscripts are still around. The copper wire has been found. They lied, but the truth came down.
Colonial education removed these facts from the curriculum on purpose. They called Africa primitive to justify slavery and land theft on the surface. If you knew this kingdom had electricity and carbon steel and universities before Rome fell, you would never accept the story that Africans needed Europeans to excel. The suppression of African technological history is not an accident or an error. It is a systematic policy designed to manufacture permanent terror. I've advanced and documented it. Shake and to die up, confirm the record. The evidence is in the ground, in the museums, in the manuscripts. It has never been severed. From the Haya furnaces of Tanzania to the copper wires of Egypt, from the manuscripts of Timbuktu
To the iron cities of Meroe,
they lied to you.
the African kingdom had electricity, had steel, had knowledge, had structure. 1,000 years before they told you Africa was nothing but hunger.
History is often written by those who held power. Many African achievements were ignored, minimized, or forgotten. Tonight, we examine evidence, discoveries, and traditions that challenge what many people were taught. They said innovation belonged to only a few places. They said Africa waited for knowledge from elsewhere. But archaeological discoveries continue to reveal complex societies, advanced engineering, and scientific understanding across the continent.
They lied to you, they hid the story.
Ancient kingdoms built systems that still raise questions today.
From metalwork into urban planning and long-distance trade.
Africa's past was far more advanced than many textbooks claim. The kingdom of Kush flourished along the Nile and became one of the most powerful states in northeastern Africa. Kushite engineers mastered iron production on a large scale. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of extensive furnaces and industrial activity near Meroe thousands of years ago. Skilled craftsmen transformed raw materials into tools, weapons, and trade goods. Across the continent, communities developed knowledge systems adapted to their environments. Ancient cities emerged with organized streets, defensive walls, and commercial centers. Trade networks connected regions over vast distances. Gold, ivory, salt, copper, and textiles move between kingdoms and foreign markets. The title speaks about electricity, a claim often connected to interpretations of ancient technologies. Some researchers and independent historians point to artifacts, metallurgical knowledge, and unusual archaeological discoveries as evidence that ancient civilizations may have understood natural electrical phenomena. Mainstream historians generally do not accept that any African kingdom operated electrical bridge 1,000 years ago. However, they do recognize that many African societies possess sophisticated scientific and engineering skills that exceeded older historical assumptions. At places such as Great Zimbabwe, builders constructed massive stone structures without mortar. The precision and scale of the architecture continue to impress researchers. In West Africa, powerful states accumulated wealth through trade and governance. Universities and learning centers attracted scholars from multiple regions.
Every generation discovers new evidence. Every excavation uncovers forgotten achievements. The deeper historians investigate, the more complex the story becomes. They lied to you, they hid the story.
Ancient kingdoms built systems that still raise questions today.
From metalwork into urban planning and long-distance trade.
Africa's past was far more advanced than many textbooks claim. The kingdom of Benin became famous for artistic mastery and organized administration. Its road systems and urban planning impressed visitors who documented what they witnessed. The walls surrounding Benin represented one of the largest earthwork projects ever created. In East Africa, coastal city-states participated in international commerce. Linked in Africa, Arabia, Persia, India, and beyond, merchants exchanged ideas, technologies, and cultural practices. African navigators and traders played active roles in these networks. Meanwhile, centers of learning, such as Timbuktu, preserve manuscripts covering mathematics, astronomy, law, medicine, and theology. Thousands of documents survive centuries of political change and environmental challenges. These records demonstrate that intellectual traditions flourish throughout the region. The real lesson is not whether one specific kingdom possessed modern electricity. The lesson is that African civilizations repeatedly demonstrated innovation, adaptation, and technical expertise. Historical narratives often overlook these accomplishments.
Modern research continues correcting that record. Read the evidence, study the discoveries, question the old narratives, follow the archaeology, follow the records, follow the history.
Civilizations rise through knowledge.
Knowledge survives
through preservation.
Oh, yeah.
When records disappear, myths replace facts.
When evidence returns,
history changes. Ancient Africa was not isolated from progress. It contributed to human development in countless ways. The story is still being uncovered. The research continues, and the truth is often more impressive than the myths.
Look beyond the headlines.
Look beyond the assumptions.
The past is larger than the version many people were taught.
History remains a journey of discovery.